Beep boop. Hello. I'm back again with more Final Fantasy. I'm alive. Woo. Unfortunately, it's been so long since I played. I literally do not remember anything. Why am I here? Who is this guy I have talked to? What are we doing? I don't know. I guess I'll just jump into it and figure it out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, our scout spot one sniffing in the stores. I'm supposed to be damned if I let a hand that has help us search the camp for a little bugger, would you? Huh? Hey, off and on. Oh, that's right. We're Alice got her new outfit. Should have been red.
Alice.
Alice, yeah. And with Alice and Alphanod now. That's all that important happened, right? That's our Maelstrom friends seemed all important did when we first arrived. To know why that might be. Blah blah blah. A kobold in the camp, you say. That would appear to corroborate Ridger's information. Be so reckless infantry at Maelstrom camp and to draw attention there for passing strange. Oh yeah, there was like a primal thing I think going on as well.
Yeah, there's some people summoning and killing primals.
There'll be time to think on it later. For the present, we must do everything in power to prevent Titan summoning. That means finding and questioning the kobold. It's gonna be funny for the YouTube edit because it's probably gonna be the same video. Are you the kobold? No. Are you a kobold merchant? You know, why don't I get an aerial view and go find the kobold that way? That would help if someone didn't decide to put the camp in the middle of trees.
Trees.
I hate these kind of quests. Why is this the first quest I have to come back to? How do you get up there?
I flew up here.
No, the treehouse.
Oh. You fly up there? If that's even a possibility. I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. Okay, you can no real reason to get up here, but
Okay, so you're supposed to go up this way, but it doesn't actually have any physics, so you can't actually go up that way.
yeah, that is the low intended way up.
I literally do not see a kobold anywhere.
I cannot help you, as I do not know anything.
You gotta find a kobold in the camp.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Like, this isn't even camp. Why is this a circle? Why you circle out this far? I'm no longer in the circle. Well, I searched for the kobold and I couldn't find him, so now what?
Keep searching.
This is a good start to the stream. This is a fantastic start to the stream. Welcome back, everybody, to Joe 9412 can't find jack shit. My brain was like in recording mode, and I'm like, at first I was like, oh yeah, I can just cut this out. I don't really need to have much energy. And then I remembered I'm streaming, and I'm like, oh yeah, people are. Where the frickin' frackadoodle is this frickin' kobold? There's no frickin' kobold. This game's not very big. I've looked under the houses, I've looked on top of the houses, I've looked every which way. I have to fucking look up the first quest that I'm fucking doing on a stream. It's first found just outside the camp and around the bend. What the fuck is around the bend?
Around the bend?
Is this the x-axis? Where am I going? What's the x-axis? There we go. Um, 19.9 Y 15.6. Which way's Y? This way. This is really far away from the camp. Okay, so this is 15.
Also, not in the circle.
Yeah. Okay, so now I need to get back to X19. How do I get to X19 while also being on the Y?
By
okay.
moving in the direction of the x-axis.
There we go. I figured out what the x-axis is. Okay, so is this the bend? Here we go. There's a kobold over here. Hey.
Yeah, it helps if you, explore the entire circle and not just what you think is where it would be.
They did look the entire circle. I looked over here. I looked around. You can't see.
Clearly did not look very well.
You have to literally go over here to see him, and I had no reason to go.
Which is in the circle.
Fuck the circle.
That is rule number 1 of area markers. Look at the entire area.
I thought I did look at the entire area.
No, you just chose to look at the areas you thought it would be.
I flew around the whole circle and I didn't see anything.
You clearly did not. Because like you just said, I had no reason to go over here, which means you didn't go over there.
I flew over here. There was a tree in there. I didn't see him because there's a bloody tree. I lost him again. This quest should not be this hard.
It shouldn't be. I'll definitely tell you I did not have this much issues playing.
This is a much smaller circle. Oh, here he is. Down this cliff. I hate this quest. This is what I come back to after fucking how long? Can't wait till Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Gosh, you found me again. What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Say peace, speak proper speech. This is the wildly cobalt infiltrator. No wonder soldiers round at you. Could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we've got him. Fine work, Scions. So I thought you sneezed my camp. Did you plot to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk. I asked for help. When the soldiers saw me, they drew weapons and shouted. I was taking deep breath and disguised us like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620 Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. What am I, Gabu? I'm Alphanot, my sister. Jolene, the woman who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we'll be friends too. Why are you looking at Alphanot like that? Why am I not streaming to you?
That's what I'm asking.
You never asked that.
Yes, I did.
When?
I said I do not know what you're looking for because I cannot see what you see. I've had to look at your stream and the delay, and that's not really helpful because anything I might have missed, you've already passed.
I didn't think about that. Alright, I'm fine. I'm good. Now, Commander Bloating, he thinks he wanted to take his crystal. Gabu, you said you came to ask for help. Why not? Now your own people. What happened, goodbye? Can you tell us? Kick him. Oh. I was gonna hurt you, alright? While we're here. Right after I said kick him. Then the patriarch is gonna summon the Great Father again. You have to stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, furious, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. Coke! And the guards took my parents and the others. Man, I haven't seen them since. Coke for the furnace? No, Alphanot, you can't have any coke. I did not want to believe it, but I've heard tales of folks.
Turn you into coke.
Bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnation of the gods. By the 12th, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries, do not listen, only talking about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the spouse.
The way you're pronouncing Great Father sounds like Gay Father.
I don't know how.
Because you're not saying it very clearly, you're slurring your words.
Revised Maelstrom Command, Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, for time being, in essence, to free the prisoners. Well, be sure you forgive me, but maybe.
They're not a cat.
I thought I was on a cat.
No.
Oh. I have faith that we made it outside the ritual and try to detect this. And speak to friends, don't be mercy. How would I violate the essence formulate? That quest ruined my entire mood. They did not make that quest
because you don't know how to use your eyes.
They did not make that quest for dumbasses. The beast that mourned the heart of the mountain. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them. If we gather enough, you will return. That's why Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we took crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was thinking, do you know where the crystals are stored? Silver spots. Gabu, you want to steal, but he's too afraid to go alone. Yes, I was afraid. Together can go. Come, Gabu will lead you. I like Gabu. Gabu's cute.
Yeah, Gabu's great.
Let me open up my sheet here. I keep doing things and I forget that I'm streaming. It's been so long since I streamed. I'm just like, forget I have to talk. Download. I thankfully don't forget long. Right? That's not like 10 minutes of silence. We are on 3.4. Yeah. Okay, so this is the next quest, and then we will have the N word. The Nidhogger.
Stop saying it like that.
We'll have Nidhogg.
I mean, it's not correct, but I mean, it's fine.
It's better?
It's at least a word that's not sussy.
We'll fight the Sussy Baka. Oh, whoa. Lug, 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 lug. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother. It's just that.
Brother.
I'm quite certain that great once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. Struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Karathis to obtain crystals, much less broadly conceal their origins. Despite these crystals were smuggled into Vileband by another party, most likely a pawn of the Astrians, as Sternguard speculated. Angry. I don't understand. Who are the Astrians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never mind about that. As I always say, we don't have a lot of time. We'll use the next cache. Yes, next one. Very big, very large. I do like the sound of very big, very large cache.
I'm confused. Hold on, that wait.
Huh?
I'm trying, like, pretty sure I know what that quest is, but that's not a Heavensward thing. Not a quest, but that instance is. But that's not a Heavensward instance. Why?
When you cast about at a time, you see no sign of crystals. There's no crystals here. Confound it. Did we check in the boxes? Nothing. It's gonna be. Gabasam. Think, brother. They must have moved them. The question is where to and why. They don't go more where they summoned Titan once before. Me to do so again. What about mother and father the others? We have to help them. We will, Gabu. We will stay calm. We still have time. They've yet to call for the remaining crates. Yes, if they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There's no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them unto the Lord Commander's custody and undertake with the bowels of the mountain. That's smart. Don't just bring them the crystals. Wait, another guy requests crystals. Oh, I have to give him the crystals first. Okay. Oh, no. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm confused by this little guide here.
This way. Fifth Order Patrice Zibu. That's not how you say any of those words, I think.
Patriot Zebu.
There you go. Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah. Pop, pop. Take it as the eighth right seek. As soon as Alpha arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Brains. Quickly, you glides briskly, swiftly, quickly. I'll not suffer any further delays. Hello. Lay down your arms and try to wave your crystals. Let me know summoning this day. Overdwellers here, but how did you... Oh, I just saw this guy outside. Where are my parents? Where are they? How'd you get out here? How'd you get in here? It's kind of funny that his fate popped up when I have to go talk to him. His parents! I'm guessing those are his parents. Mother, father. Cope for your monster. How could you?
Hate to like break this, you know, interrupt this, but my figure replacement that they sent, and I noticed as I was opening it up, there is significantly more protection wrap, like bubble wrap and airbags and stuff.
Oh, okay. They don't want it breaking again.
So hopefully it didn't break again.
Aye, we are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh. That he may draw upon the strength of his children to defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. But you can't let it consume you. You can do anything to protect your people, even deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure there is certainty to do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You've sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. And that re-announce the bloody chorus. Seize your attempts to summon your God and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned as the overdwellers of convenience. Oath breakers, all of you, liars, betrayers, oath breakers. You already said oath breakers. You take it, and when you have yet you fill your suit for peace, you promise this time, and it's time to last when you grow hungry again. When we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our God drains the land of Aether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear...
You can't call yourselves beast tribes anymore?
Yeah, your allied societies? I will hear no more lies of you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you. I did. I'm here. Don't make me sad. Say something, please. Oh, Gabu. Oh no, is Gabu summoning the primal? Gabu, no! Wake up. Wake up. It's waking up.
Here's Titan.
We'll kill him again. Yeah. Seven hells. Falls balls. I'm here. Off and on. Leaving to remain.
Beach slapped him with the carbuncle.
We must away. We must away.
Let us away.
I'm ready to fight. Did you get your carbuncle? No, your carbuncle.
He can resummon, it's fine.
His anguish and despair served the birth of Primal, just surely his supplication for faith, for worse being born of such tumultuous emotion, the incarnation of seems capable of naught but violence. We have one cause for optimism, while many crystals were present, it represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan is far weaker than planned. Be that as may, he's still yet a primal. The longer we live in to bleed the land of Aether, the stronger it will grow. Should Titan be permitted to leave, Ogama will more lives be lost. Most shall rely. Let's continue. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? No. Thank you, my friend. Alice, I will tend to Gabu. When you finish the primal, looking for us, Camp Overlook.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They just make you do the navel again.
Yeah.
I forgot about this part. Okay. Well.
Oh, you ready to do the naval hard?
I guess.
Or do you want to do it not synced?
Let's just do it not synced. Get it done. There's no reason to queue for it.
Since it's just the naval?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cogwheel at the top. Unrestricted. Yep.
Okay.
Why am I the party leader?
I don't know.
Oh, right, because you had to log out. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'll go somewhere.
Why?
What?
Oh, hi.
Oh. I thought you said why. I was like, what? What do you mean why?
Why are you here?
Who are you? Oh, Mike, you're not fucking set. Lame.
Duly commenced.
Oh, my buttons aren't working.
My profile.
Oh, now they're working.
Why didn't my profile set?
Yeah, mine wasn't set either.
It's because you can't. Profile doesn't work on unsync or something.
No, it does.
This guy's annoying.
A little bit. Oh, this isn't on the right button. I forgot I have to move this over. There we go.
They did say he's weaker than last time, so it makes sense that he's only 50.
He's always 50.
And it makes sense that we're stronger than him. Yeah, that's what you get. Actually, I'm not gonna bother opening that treasure coffin. Oh, but it might have been something special in there, like a minion. I went into this. I had like. Oh, so the end is the navel. Okay.
Yeah.
I went into this stream. I'm like, I have enough energy to stream. Let's do this. I'm ready to play more Final Fantasy. And then all my energy went into being upset that I'm just dumb. And now I'm tired.
I feel like this happens like every time though.
Where I have energy and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, she returned safe and sound. The deed is done. Titan is no more. Yeah. We kicked his ass pretty good. There's been enough tragedies this day. It's been like that since we get cautious. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibilities that comes with the Primal's influence, should that prove to be the case. He must be put to death like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes. We have the right of it, but we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Yisrael's followers were beyond reasons, and we may have since laid down their arms for Acceptor's Guard's peace. You can but watch, wait, and pray. Look, if you want to put down a kid, you can do that. I'm not putting down a kid. Beneath a star-filled sky, there is not to be game of and dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control. One says one which may never come to pass. Let us tend to immediate matters. We are certain that we will be glad of news. Would you be so kind to break it? I don't have it on me, do I? No, I just have all my fish. All my fish.
Good.
Put this in here. Find a retainer bell, let me know, and I can get you your minion. Sure, there's one out here somewhere.
Probably.
Why do I hear big steps? Oh. You're safe with our eyes. None of us came back without you. I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. Settled then. I'm glad to hear it, but life glass the man will see. Regardless of whether or not it's done properly, a primal is a primal. Don't get me wrong, we were all prepared to do our part, but we were tonight to think to live the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which my friend sounds me like cause of celebration. Yep. This is a terrible point to come back to.
This is a terrible point to stop.
I don't think I really had a choice to stop. I think I literally had to go last time.
Who goes there?
Oh, voice cutscene.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas.
Don't mind me, partner.
It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words.
I mean, I haven't seen stars in like over 10 years.
I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
Chaos.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger.
Nice.
Pray forgive me.
Yeah.
This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
They do have to actually develop Alice.
Oh hey, I came back just in time. All right. What did she ask me?
You're asking about tales of your adventures.
Okay. Istine and Izzy, who were very some rather I had the pleasure to fight alongside Samurai. And often I came and lasted. I don't know what I'm supposed to like here.
What do you mean? What you're supposed to like? What do you want to like?
I don't know. None of these.
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving.
You'd be surprised how many people don't give a crap.
The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
You know how many fetch quests I've done? Too many. Alpha, we're developing your sister. Go away for now.
Well, your sister have the spotlight. Come on.
But I want screen time.
I'm here too.
I literally got up there while she was just talking and got a soda. The warrior of dark. Wait, is any Ul'dah? You got me in fucking Ul'dah. That's my home. Get the fuck out of Ul'dah.
That's not Ul'dah. That's just Thanalan. Ul'dah is the city.
Get out of Thanalan. That's near Ul'dah, my home. That's...
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the mother?
Tainted gifts of the mother.
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
What is this?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts.
Mostly destroyed.
And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
They are doing this with the promise of saving the world
Foresee?
from further destruction.
Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
You know, why don't they just like
Pray do not mistake
give up
mine
on their
intent.
world and live in
I
this
but look
new
upon
one?
the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course, For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
No, good luck killing me.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
Murder?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
I find these characters interesting because I'm both intrigued and I don't
Very
care
well.
at the same time.
Draw her out. We'll make it quick.
Well, you should fall on
It
the
shall be
intrigue
done.
side, because that is the important side.
Because like I want to know more about these people and like their world, but also it's like they're not gonna get their world back and they're just gonna stop them. So you know.
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
What is this guy going through?
Nymphilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
Nymphilia.
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast,
Moonbreeder.
so too shall I.
Who is this guy?
I don't know if you're asking that sarcastically or not.
I'm guessing this is the guy that Manfreda was talking about with like the staff that was on there. So there was the master staff or something.
No, that is Louis Soir, and Louis Soir is dead.
Oh yeah, that was Louis Soir. Then I have no clue. How would I know?
Okay, well. I guess continue playing the game.
Yeah, I feel like he's not from the other world though. What ho! I trust you had a good night. I was about to say, speaking of thank credit, and you stole it via Link Pro. They had some interesting news to share. Oh, now you can use Link Pros to talk with people. Apparently during the course there was spikes.
Oh, they've always have.
Both came across crates. It seems so in the Cowboys, but according to the Temple Knights, have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Amric believes it is only a matter of time where the culprits are found and they shall have to wait and see. Meantime, it seems only prudent to look into recent activities of their tribes in case there are two flush-faced guardian crystals. Then my sister Claire and wait, where is Alice? She was here a moment ago. Gabu. You know, people give crap for like Pokemon Black and White, and mainly Pokemon X and Y, for like having constant phone calls stopping your journey. But I like that more than the idea of having to go someplace and meet up with everybody and, you know, having a conversation there and then going back off on your journey.
Why?
Just have a phone call. If you could just have a phone call, just have a phone call.
But they can't just give lake pearls to everybody.
They should. I don't want to go anywhere. Gabu, you okay? No, Gabu's not okay yet. No.
I don't know why you thought Gabu would be okay all of a sudden.
Let me guess. Time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing. In your consolation, I've already packed my things. How is he? Brother, Commander Mudd, someone tells me you're not solely out here out of concern for his welfare. Answer your question, there's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. It seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about, the same expression on his face. Yeah, he lost his parents. You know, like after him.
No, that is not what's happening.
It's down there, I know, but if Anguish is buried, his value of all his heart. He does begin a chance. Till he comes back to us, till we never certain and come. If he immerses his neck to warn us, and obscure, Could turn out damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that in our Maelstrom command. It could be.
No, it is not. He is tempered.
I am so sorry,
As
Governor.
in, he is under the control of the god.
You should never made to you. I know you can have possibly understand. At least he wasn't made in the coke. Pain, anger, and heaviness. Hold fast memories a better time. Remember them as they were. When it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst, fill up again. Never forget. Come along, little one. I'll remember them, and you, Alice. Thank you. Gaboo.
That was the last thing Gaboo ever said.
Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. The time he will recover. And those who orchestrated his defense will be made to answer for their crime. 1,000 times over, there will be reckoning. Yeah, reckon them. We're going to reckon.
Stop using the word in ways that it was never meant to be used.
Look, that's... I like to take the English language and break it over my knee.
I can tell.
Like, if someone has to, I'll do it.
No one has to do it.
They asked me to do it, and I'm gonna do it.
No one asked you to do it. Oh,
Alright.
God damn it, fucking Vesper Bay.
Here's your Vesper Bay ticket. I don't know how you you use them all. I have 60 left.
Because I've had to go back and forth 1 billion times.
I swear, if I am done with Dawn Trail and I still have Vesper Bay tickets.
Yeah, but you also have not been going back and forth like I have.
If you are using your Vesper Bay tickets for anything that's not story, that sounds like it's on you.
I've used the Vesper Bay tickets for every time I've had to go to the Waking Saint.
Yeah, you should only be going to the Waking Sands for story.
Incorrect. There are many side quests require you to go back and forth between the Waking Saints.
Tomato, tomato. We have heard the glad tidings from Gomorrah, my friends. In the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of limbs to limbs may rest easy. Should like to think so, yes, though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting. We did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the warrior darkness could make matters worse. There's by no means an unmitigated excess, but to suffice. I speak of another matter, much more weigheth heavy on my heart. I just had a thought. I just had a crazy thought. I don't need you to validate this thought. What if that guy that's with the Warrior of Darkness is Uringer? And this guy is just him. This is
him.
I don't know. Whoever him's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As thou didst request, I sought out the Gurren Oracle, so I might better understand the aims of the Warrior of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded, then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is my lady Manphila spoke of to thee. As for what becometh these reflections when they in their source were joined, frail flesh, undone in emerald fires, each soul surrendered to her call to flow into the endless sea, and if the warrior's darkness succeed, everyone in the world will die. In essence, the verse spaketh of the reunification of flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner of the warrior darkness described, it would give way into a void where none either life or death. For better to die they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew, is safe, which is at least in their belief I surmise. If that is true, then God's not one who should ever have to make the choice. Will you speak further on the subject? I will share with thee another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystal have been delivered into the hands of certain Alamegan parties. Alamegans, strange, and you believe this to be work of the same Ishgardian smugglers? I know beyond a shadow of doubt, unless the wonder of their motive, I would remind you the Ashians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of individuals who took receipt of these shipments.
That hard. You added unnecessary sounds.
RPGs belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Alamegan's liberation. It may also interest thee to know the Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Eileen Royal's network of spies.
It literally would have been easier to just say the name properly.
It's surely a jest, and yet it's not so surprising. Bereft of blue ship and punted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Ashians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant. Forgive me. Must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Jolene, I would say, will you come with me to our little Alamigo? No. Yes, of course. I would like to hear what they have to say for themselves firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystals? Oh. That might be why she's suspicious of him, because... I don't know. Something...
You're cooking something. I don't know what it is, but you're cooking something.
Alphanot, Alice, you're listening. Good. I have tidings. Temple. Oh my gosh, we can actually use our link pearls. The Temple Knights raided by the smugglers' warehouse less than an hour ago. The cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were employee of opium are sitting down. A man in black robes. You have them and the crystals too. A few remain. Regrettably, it would seem to dispatch one final shipment in the hours before we struck. It was bound for Little Alamigo. We told them where it would be received by members of the local resistance group. Since Sir Amaric's men no longer have need of my service, they have a mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence. We learned the shipments but a few moments ago. And there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the warrior of light and the little helpers. There's more. Defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers was formerly an employee of one Elaine, the infamous Ivy herself. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that we knew. Thancred, with whom have you shared the information? With the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact your Stolen next, but there's someone else who would have me notified first. No, there isn't. How did Oranger get that information? My only thing is, like, he is helping us stop the Warrior of Darkness. But he was consulting with the Ashians, so unless the Ashians are trying to stop the Warrior of Darkness from achieving because they're assholes.
But the Ashians were the ones that put them up to the plot.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the Ashians, though, you know? They might just be assholes to be assholes. I don't fucking know what they want.
I mean, there is no benefit to the Ashians stopping the Warriors of Darkness. Everything that they're doing is within their want of their plans.
Well, then I have no clue what his goal is, why he's telling us important information, why he's trying to help us. I don't know. When the road has gotten in there, this twice now we've sought Erin's help. Twice she was treated if he was a stranger. Maybe because he is a stranger. The Archon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils. Spent as practically we told I straight recall a day from childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. This continues, I might have to raise the matter. Later though, a little amigo awaits. Okay. I'm sticking on this theory until I'm proven wrong. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's Limzo. This lady is not any help. Okay, I thought there was a ferry to there, but...
Why would there be a ferry there? It's in the middle of a desert.
Because it's right over here, isn't it?
No, you're going to Little Alamigo.
I thought the merchant town was called Little Alamigo. I don't. Now I'm like, I'm questioning. What is the town called? I don't know what that town's called. I don't. But this is Little Amigo though. Oh, we're going here. This is where the Papa and Ida is. I'll get to the bottom of this.
The Crescent Cove or the Silver Bazaar? I don't know which one you're talking about.
Might be the Bazaar and the Crescent Cove. I'm struggling to understand what's going on in his head now. Listen, if anything should happen, it's birth it. Won't press the match. You have no idea. Thank you. I'm supposed to be. Oh, they're probably here because they're investigating the thing with the person and the crates and yeah. And now we're here too. We're library informed members of Alamegan resistance operating here to take the receipt of several large shipments of crystals and has been asked and who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, is finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Why don't you question the residents in the eastern half of town? I'll assume the same, and afterwards rendezvous here to fire shrines. This is a town? I thought this was a camp.
Town camp. Close enough.
No, not. Camps are
It's not like they're like here temporarily. This is their home because they have no home to go to anymore.
well.
It's downstairs.
No, it's not. It's right here.
Oh, I thought you were standing there because you didn't find where.
I'm standing here because I'm thinking about what to say. And now I don't know what I was going to say. Alright. My finger hurts. Tailbot. Oh, Talbot. Lamigo. There's Racken Market. Yep. Who are we missing? Anybody except for Papa and Ema?
Ida.
Ida?
No, we are just missing Papa Limo and Ida. Those are we do not know the situation of technically.
Okay. Technically. I suppose I should ask you what you learned, but I think I already know. Have you seen a bell yet? The Griffins instantly lead a for faction in the resistance to mass. Yet, despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much more about them. Only their most aggressive militant group to join the movement. Many claim to be their commitment to the cause of Alamegan liberation is unrivaled. We can but hope the revolutionary fervor is to never channel the direction of a primal. I feel confident in this group which received the crystal shipments, but yet lack proof. Before taking action, we speak itself, its leaders confirm suspicions. May have enlisted the help I was talking about. Given that you and Gunball are already acquainted, maybe it would be best to be looked to the lead, shall we? Yeah.
Ah, cheap viewers.
What? Oh,
Disputed Pond.
cheap viewers.
You can go dispute the ban file.
Thank you, bot, for the view. Have a good day. Much as it pleases me, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you have been asking questions. The Griffin, I know him. He and the Mass have become a leading faction within the Resistance. And there was suspicion at first of his secret way, but quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. Even when I cannot help admire the man for his accomplishments, but I've not forgotten Wilred was blind to the danger of his ambitions. You were not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people at the sunken temple of Karn. Go and see him in your own eyes. Weigh his words with your own heart. How convenient. 'Tis but a pity Threnker is not here to join us. You two are going ahead. Shall I stay behind and wait for him? Is this Papa? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's Hiva.
But there were a lot of fellas, so just.
You're a Lalafell. Why are you being racist to other Lalafell?
It's disguised. He might be disguised.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Is it also what are you doing?
I'm here. I'm functioning. I thought the Sacred Temple of Karn was in Limsa. I thought we would have to go back to Limsa.
Why do you just want to keep going back to Limsa? Stop it.
Keep going. That's the first time I've mentioned Limsa.
What do you mean? The other time was when you tried to take the ferry to Limsa.
No, I wasn't trying to take the ferry to Limsa. I was trying to take the ferry to the bazaar.
Which was the ferry to Limsa?
Oh, as if we hear voices coming from Finn. It's not even nighttime. It's 12 o'clock, I think.
Oh, the Griffin.
Brothers and sisters,
You're saying these people aren't bad guys?
20 years ago, Alamigo,
Yeah.
our home, was claimed by the Garlean
They, these are the most
Empire.
obvious bad guys that can exist.
In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin,
I thought there was a book
we
by the
turned
cover.
a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for
Why
a
do we have
new
to watch it from
tyrant
the
to
perspective
succeed
of
the old?
our character?
And when confronted with our failure, we fled.
I don't need to see the back of this guy.
Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same.
Ah.
We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out. Building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains.
Mountains.
We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country. Or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home.
Poor bastard.
We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes.
Is it better for us to let
they
him
will not
speak or just
act
shoot him
if
right
there's no
here?
profit in it.
Why would you shoot him?
Only we
Done nothing
can
bad.
free
I
our
feel like
brothers
he's
and
stoking
sisters
a
from the
fire we
Empire's
might not
tyranny,
want him
my
to.
friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight.
Just wants to fight for his home.
They have imprisoned us. They
Against
have
us.
enslaved us. And they have murdered us. But
Against the
no
Garleans.
more. Blood demands blood. And the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness.
Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamegan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Albania once more!
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
What?
Hey, look.
What are you two doing here?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I did ask the same thing.
Well, well, this is quite the surprise.
That's not your voice.
Yeah,
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
For it is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of heart.
Of heart.
Alright.
The heart of darkness.
Alright.
You must use the Keyblade, Sora.
Keyblade.
Huh? What?
What?
You haven't seen our friend with the Keyblades use his abilities, have you?
I have not, no.
He has an ability that plays an SAO song.
Oh.
It's pretty great. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you! It was pretty obvious that you and Elena would be fine. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, despite as they were distrusted by a better part of Eorzea. If you truly believe that, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Paying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee or die. I mean, we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo, all at great risk of themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let go of knowledge, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while. When we learned of the Scion's exoneration, that Lolorito had severed old ties with the Crystal Braves and that General Rahaban had been reinstated, we felt to make contact, but having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. We gathered from your puzzle suspicion, however, that you never received it. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the Mass are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with the outsiders. And we also heard rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affair. The Griffin mistrusts the science of the Seventh Dawn. Great. It is well known that we are no friends to Garlawa. One would think this man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. I should say that the man you saw was not, in fact, the Griffin, but an impersonator and a talented rabble-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he was brought to the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man who has made every effort to conceal his identity. So it's a good thing I didn't just shoot him. Even when we participated in a raid under his direct command, we were not permitted to approach him. It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the mask. Says the person wearing a mask.
Don't worry about that.
What? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one. It might only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anyway, we heard the Griffin was due to give it a speech. Thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the... better sense of the man. For all the good it did. And now you have heard the whole of it. But tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? Blah, 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 blah. And what are you wearing? Are you a machinist now? Summoning, you're not serious. I can't believe it. The Resistance would never have entertained such a ridiculous plan with the Griffin. Well, the man is not an enigma. I cannot say it with any confidence what he would or would not do. What can I say, however, is not that the speech we heard today was not the first to make reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. Mass have made many such claims of late, professed it assumed to be more bluster, but in the contest of shipments which you spoke, it is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. And whatever it is, we'll find out together, and if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us. No. Go back in hiding. When we were free, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I was gonna ask. Do you see stars where you are? You're not.
It depends. Not. I don't think it like we see them very clearly, because we're in a somewhat populated area still.
Yeah. Oh, almost done. So much story. If, as you expect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a problem, most needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. Then the pros question is double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I shall not be surprised if he were one of Griffin's closest associates. While he may not be aware of the sensitive details, he can probably tell his mass plan in broad strokes. The man whom he impersonates, however, is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. The plan is as follows. You and Alpha not opposed as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. You and I, members of Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements, and I testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. If our enthusiastic assurances still ring in his ear, he will decide to welcome you in person and will arrange a meeting. You look the part that we might maintain the charade, until we have cornered at least. There should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Tailbot, and we'll rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? Can I still wear my cowboy gear?
No.
It all seems simple enough, thank you. Let us be off. But, I'm a cowboy. Me look like Resistance person. Because me cowboy.
No.
Okay. It's so hard to like tell where I'm going all the time when I'm flying through these caves. You fly so fast. You wanna buy what? I don't have to, but I want no part of it. Well, you're the ones with the kill. Alright. These tunic slops tailored truly to someone sees. Always maketh a man. Alright, I'll go and change. See it, the spot popularly marked in the map. Wearing the weathered two shepherd student slop speak with Alphanon. Where are they?
In your army chest.
I'm guessing I already have them. I don't know. Mother shepherd's tunic. And slops.
Yep.
Slops. There we go. This is fine, right? Oh wait, is he outside? I got stuck somehow there. Oh my gosh, who are you? Well, look at us, a pair of down-a-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture Red's glory. Yes, this is advice. Now we play the waiting game. It looks like when, like, they in comedy films, they, like, put on a really crappy disguise.
My thanks, comrades.
You can't tell it's me, I'm wearing glasses.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
Yep.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Guardians.
Alphanode also calls
But
me
you and
my
yours
friend.
seem confident against the world in arms.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one.
I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because
Just
that
gonna
would
drop
do
that right
much to
there,
explain
huh?
the sizable shipment of crystals you recently
wanna get it-
received
get
from
it-
your
get done and
smuggler
over with
friends,
quickly, I
whom
guess.
our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
The famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
Huh. Howdy.
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
But you are technically summoning a primal.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
Her voice is so much better.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes.
On the blood heroes.
It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Do-do-do-do-do.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
Their god. Oh, so that guy's shield's not on his back.
Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have no to hide.
I just can't stop laughing every time I see my character.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
But what's the point of disguises?
Then let us be
To get
off.
close enough to talk to him, I guess.
But he was already coming up here to talk to us. Without knowing what we're
Are
wearing.
you perchance the warrior of light?
How do you know? Is the hat?
Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference.
Yeah.
You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
I don't remember that.
On behalf of my brothers and
wouldn't.
sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none. Courage and strength.
What
when
if that
all
was like the one
lost.
thing I remembered?
We shall not squander your gift.
We're just gonna let him go?
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I
I miss Papa's old voice.
I don't.
I like his old voice. Even if this
If
actor
the
might be
Griffin and his
technically
men have
better.
their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences.
Ow, my hand.
You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Let us away.
Let us away.
And I was stretching, and I just slammed my hand into my bed.
That doesn't sound like a very smart thing to do.
I don't know what's wrong with me today. Corey Mill, for expect to recall every name and face besides that if it matters. I'm long about how you live in the present, how you focus the problems at hand, and always keep moving forward. Most fun time to secure something. I already got spaghetti, so I'll get some flog nerd. Oh man. I'm thinking I need to stop. I'm looking. If we take reference double and the curse is not somewhere ready to be put, must praise. I'll join you both on me go straight and join. My hand does hurt a little bit. I really I slammed it into my bed pretty hard. I was just like moving my arm, but I wasn't thinking there was a thing there, so I just.
Facial awareness is the thing.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Oh good, you did remember to change back to normal. I can tell you right now, when I did this quest, I in fact did not remember to switch back to my gear, and I struggled in the following solo duty. Like, why is this so hard?
That's that. Don't do that. The Thancred's here. It's my turn. Kept you waiting, eh? What are you, Kojima? Now that Thancred has finally arrived, maybe you could share your latest findings. Blah 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 blah. You mean to tell me that while we're worrying ourselves sick, Ada and Papa were here all along? Well, you should totally be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of Al-Majid. Well, we know they could be preparing to summon them in the fruit to speak, but the best take us out without delay. There's not else to discuss, let's depart at once. Let us go.
Let us away. Oh, we're being stalked.
And so they go forth in accordance with Griffin's plan. It's Urgir. Players gathered to assume their marks at a stage rather than flame. Where long ago the curtain shall rise, and drama of which the author gods forgive me shall be formed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray the chance sees, and perhaps I'll never know what it's like again. Yeah,
I took it very far away.
Did it? Nope. Alright. So yeah, this is where I will be starting next time on Dragon Ball Z. Because I am apparently not mentally well. And this is gonna be a whole thing here, solo duty thing, majiggy, bum 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 bum.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Good.
I have a bad feeling about this. Alright. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 20? Man, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm so out of it. So yeah, it's gonna be a shorter stream today, unfortunately. Tomorrow will hopefully be a little bit longer, and finish up 3.4 and go into 3.5. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done. And then once it's the 7th, I will be streaming Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. If I can. I need to look up if I'm allowed to. I think I'm allowed to.
I mean, it's not like you're being given early access, you're just getting the pre-order access.
Yeah, yeah. Should be able to. Alright, wow, yeah. You all have a good day or a good night wherever you are. Bye-bye. Beep boop.